Okay, so someone made a comment underneath the video, and I was like, well, try to resolve this now. So we're gonna do some editing afterwards. We're gonna do a little bit of in this video. We're gonna do some journeyman farming. So see you in a couple of seconds. Okay, welcome back. I finally found the selection that really didn't take long for the noise suppression for the keys. I know that it gets really annoying. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, but I do still appreciate authenticity because, you know, it feels real to watch someone that is active in the game. You know, people don't want to suspect anything, like, oh my god, maybe it's not real, maybe it's just, you know, there's a lot of things that people say that it wants to get under the skin and they're just being obnoxious. But yeah, let's use lesser for this grind. I kind of did make a lot of takes on the other videos, but then I realized, oh no, it is too much noise. You can't hear me. I can't even hear myself in the gaming place. So we're gonna do journeyman. We're gonna do a bit of journeyman's farming because you're gonna need it for your journeyman's expertise when you're about to try to get to professional. But journeyman is really one of the most important pigments that you need to start getting, because then the marketplace is super scarce of them. So I'm gonna show you why you need to start farming them as much as possible, since there's been videos of expertise, but it's been for a long time ago, so my videos will be like for 2026, just to let you know that the game is still active and running and that people still need these mats regardless. So see how the price varies between user, and so when you click on the page, you know, it there's not a lot. There's like a couple of lists of people, how much they have per mats. So see, it's like only 2 pages. Because you're always going to need these mats for the journeyman. So let's show you what I mean. We're gonna do a bit of a farming dungeon. We're gonna show you what dungeons you need to go, you know, you could go into just to stock up as much as you can per ult or per, you know, in your main. But just be consistent with the fact that your fatigue also gets consumed throughout the day. But you know, that's why for me, I try not to grind on my Silas unless I have extra fatigue as much as possible if I'm trying to farm so much of these items, even to sell or to contribute to the guild, because the guild's going to need them too. So see how this one is telling me you need 10 and I only have 2, and then for the ruler brooch it's asking me 15. So when you start to craft them, when you get to your talent, it's going to, you know, you're going to need to craft 2 or 3 of them just to increase the proficiency. And you're also going to need Prairie crystals, so, you know, in case point scenario. Leather here has, she's not geared either, but you know, if I farm her consistently, she'll have like a stock of these, just like the guild will be stocked. See, I have way too much of the pigments, but you always will need it to stock up in case something happens and then you don't know what to do, and you're like, oh, I have a couple that I can donate, and you know, all this. So we're gonna go and farm. We're gonna go to the mostly the farming dungeons I typically like to do the fastest. So yeah, Cadet ceremony is one of them, but the ones I really truly go to, there's traces of battle as well. Where is it? I go to Cohen and Flames. bringing your pet with you, the ones that can do farming ores, helps you also farm iron ores and superior iron ores that you're gonna end up needing anyways. So always try to bring them with you. Because I have like 2 pages. I like using my hell fairy. But you can also, you know, the more you collect, the more you'll be able to get pet effects. So that's always try to drop one off after one has been, you know, maxed out level 50 in the guild house right by the garden. So they help a lot with your farming, especially if you have a comrade too for Red Moon. But for in this case, we're focused on getting Journeyman. Checking the tab to see how much I did in a day or in a minute. So each dungeon is going to take maybe, like, if you go to the ones that are like this, straightforward to the boss, it will be like you know, should be at least 5 minutes if you cap it at, you know, six times, or if you don't have VIP, you can still cap it at 5, depending how much the game allows you per run. And so you get what you need to get. Keep spamming it until it keeps dropping. Sometimes it'll drop more than before if you use a departure, or simply, you know, hot time event starts like encouraging you to farm them so your proficiency can increase. So I will drop some scrolls. You can still use them if you want to experiment on gear. Oh my god. have to keep beating them up so they can keep dropping even though they have like not cleared out of the dungeon yet. Just making sure. And sometimes check your surroundings to see if there's anything else like lingering, just to make sure you got it. And then, yeah. Okay, so we do this one more time. Okay, so you already capped it. So we're not gonna use my departures, not yet at least. And yeah, we're gonna do one more dungeon, and then that should be it for now. Okay, so we're gonna let's see, we could do Cadet Ceremony, that's one of the common ones, or we can do another one in here. Let's do the one, no, not this one. So Buried Sorrow didn't unlock it, so I gotta unlock it somehow. So since it's not gonna let me unlock, we're gonna do something different. Let's see, let's try Cadet Challenge. Some dungeons take long, but you know, do it anyways. So this was a little long. I don't like long dungeons like this unless you're like leveling up a character or going through the story. Okay, so we're gonna do another one. Trace of the Bat is like the very first thing you would go to if you're super not in the mood to grind something long. You just hit it, that's it. And the most common one that most people go to is this one. You can also do this one, but let's this one. This one is 4 monsters, so in case you want to contribute something to the guild, or you're in, you know, you're trying to like do the guild points so that you can get enough guild points to, you know, stock up in case you need this later on, because you're gonna need this either way. And then this one, or you can, like, you know, reasons to grind for GP. These items are, you know, useful for later use. So it will take a little time if you're like grinding like me for the guild points, but worse every second if you're trying to farm journeyman mats, because then you'll prepare yourself further in the future. Sometimes I like to donate if anybody from different guilds needs like guild like mats. Or they can also provide, Nexon should provide a storage, public storage for those items. I would be glad to donate just to help the game out. The bomb set off, that's why she screamed like that. It's a lot of items. Try to break the vase every now and then so that you can get more, you know, herb crystals, or fine iron ore. One of the next videos, I'll also try to do another farming video about how to get iron ore and other materials, if you're not, if you're wondering where to get those as well. So thank you for watching, and I hope this guide on journeyman material farming has helped you collect, like maybe you're not as sure what dungeons to go into and you're just, you know, a wanderer. It's okay. Or you're simply in the guild and you're like wondering where do I farm and no one's giving me the answers that I need. So here you go. This is a video from the very guild master of Vibe, helping you how to get through your struggles in the game. So see, you got about the greens, the blues, and the grays, and some of the iron ores, and some of the items that you might need. So when I go look into my inventory, I have some stock. And if I keep going, I have even more stock. So if I don't have space, let me show you. If I don't have space, I need to get rid of some space, some items that I don't use, so that, you know, just, you know, restock again. So my sniffles went away, so I don't sound like I'm on drugs. Okay, so let me get rid of some stuff that's in here. Okay, so see, okay, so it is. Keep that, don't need this, don't need this, don't need this, don't need this, don't need this. Do this. What's doing it automatically? Okay, so then do this. So the point is that I got at least 12, and I could have gotten more, but I didn't. And then I'm gonna sort this, so then I can see all of them at once. Oops. So you see, it's right here now. So you want to be consistent and take your time with them. Those are the common dungeons that I usually go to. Colhen and Flame sends the drop, traces a battle as well, and you can try the rest of them. Like the rest of them are also there for you. But you know, it depends on your fatigue. So make sure you are always in the green if you want. I don't like it really appearing empty, but that's just me. So make sure you stock up as much as you can. That way you have profit, still able to margin out your advances as you gear up in the future. Thank you for watching, and I hope this video has really helped you find out what other dungeons can be farmed for Journeyman, and I will make sure to make a video about iron ore, okay? And the uses of iron ore besides just crafting mats. Thank you so much, and see you next time.